Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie and today I've got a video to tell you all about the Christmas presents that I got this year. Now, a bit of a disclaimer, this is not supposed to be me showing off or anything like that, but I got quite a few sewing related gifts and I also got quite a few sort of eco-warrior related gifts, and I thought you guys might be interested to see what I got. So I'll leave all the links to everything that I can down below because I think most of these things were bought online. So let's get into it. This year I got the biggest present under the Christmas tree, which is quite a novelty thing because being obviously an adult, you know, it's not like when you're a kid and your toys come in these like big cardboard boxes and you get these huge presents. You know, as you get older your presents tend to get smaller, but this year the biggest one under the Christmas tree was for me, which felt pretty cool, and it was a new cutting mat. Now this, I'll link it down below, but I've already got one of these cutting mats. This is an A1 cutting mat. It's got metric on one side, it's got the grid with like centimetres on it and some lines that show like different angles and stuff. And on the back it's a darker blue and it's got imperial, so it's got inches on it. And I actually do already have one of these. I have a pink one. It's pink on one side, purple on the other side. And I did want the same one ideally, but they don't seem to make it anymore in that exact colourway. But I think this blue is great and it would be really nice to have like a different colour to work on. This might sound really silly, but obviously some fabrics don't go with pink, and then I lay them out on my pink cutting mat and I think, oh, this doesn't look so pretty, whereas I'll have another colour to coordinate my sewing space with. And yeah, I basically wanted another one because sometimes if I'm making a dress, the pattern pieces will be longer than my cutting mat, and I always cut out with a rotary cutter. I never use my dressmaking scissors anymore for cutting out. So I wanted two boards so that I can put them end on end and have a nice long cutting space where I can cut full length like dress pieces. The next present that I received is some gorgeous fabric. And you will see that I'm currently wearing another version of my, hang on, let me get this right. It's like an oversized tunic hack of the True Bias Nico dress with the neckband and neck piece of the Nina Lee South Bank sweater. And I've already shown you in my latest Sew and Tell video my navy blue version. This is my denim blue version, and I'm a very lucky girl because I actually put on my Christmas list this year that I'd like some more fabric like this, and this is the forest green fabric. So this is from Higgs and Higgs. Father Christmas may have let me on where he got it from, and yeah, it's just gorgeous. It's exactly the same as the fabric I'm wearing, but it's in this lovely forest green colour. And I'm going to make another one of this exact same thing. So it's like a tunic length, it covers my bum but it has little slits at the side, and it's perfect for wearing over leggings at home and just being cozy and comfortable. So I can't wait to get this sewn up. Also, Higgs and Higgs have loads of colours of this fabric, so if you like this fabric but you prefer maybe brighter colours than I do, check it out because they've got all the colours in the rainbow. It's great. I got several pieces of sort of haberdashery slash sewing accessories. The first thing I got was a Schmetz twin needle. I hope this is going to focus. There we go. So I've wanted a twin needle for a little while because I've been trying to up my game when it comes to finishing my garments. So I now do use my overlocker a lot more than I used to. So for example, this garment, all the insides, the seams on the insides have all been overlocked, so they're much neater on the inside than they used to be. You don't really need to finish the seams like that with stretchy fabrics, but I'm just really trying to have my garments look nice on the inside and the outside as far as possible. And a twin needle will really help when it comes to sewing with jersey, because you know, on like a stretch, hang on, I'm wearing one. Oh, so I'm wearing just a ready to wear long sleeve top under this jumper today, and I hope you're going to be able to see that, but basically there's like two lines of stitches here to finish off this, to hem this sleeve, and I want to be able to create that effect myself because it's just a slightly more professional finish. And a twin needle, hopefully, I think, is the thing I need to help me achieve that. So I'm going to learn how to set this up on my sewing machine and how to use a twin needle to create that nice finish. So it's a stretch twin needle from Schmetz. I also got some fray check Fray check, yeah, that's what it's called, because this year I have decided is going to be the year of the buttonhole. I've been dressmaking for 3 years now, and I just still have not learned how to do buttonholes because I'm just so intimidated by them and a bit overwhelmed, but it's high time that I learned to do buttonholes because I'd really like to start making nice blouses that I can wear to work and stuff. So yeah, fray check, apparently, haven't used it yet, but apparently it's what you put on like the inside of your buttonhole to help prevent it like fraying. Who knows, I'm sure there's loads of other uses for it too, but you know, in the future I'll potentially let you know how I find it. And I'm going to also invest myself in a buttonhole cutter opener. Technical term. You can, I believe, just use scissors. So obviously when you make a buttonhole, I believe that the process is that you mark out your buttonholes, use your sewing machine to create your buttonhole, but then you have to cut the middle of it out. So you'd cut the middle out, use your fray check to just finish it off nicely. But yeah, you can buy these tools from companies like Prim that are like little chisel, like a buttonhole chisel. So I'm going to get one of those as well to help me in my buttonhole mission. The last sewing accessory or piece of haberdashery that I got is from Prim, and this is a set of loop turners. You can just get a set of like a single loop turner, like a single like metal loop turner, but when I was putting together my Christmas list I spotted this set of 3. Oh yeah, side note, in my family we do Christmas lists, and which for some people you might think, oh, doesn't that take away the element of surprise or take away, you know, other people thinking about what they might want to get you, but actually in my family we've always been really keen to avoid sort of wasting money on things that aren't quite right, that the person doesn't want, and I really do think the whole thing of reducing waste is really good. We don't want to buy each other presents that are going to end up in the charity shop or that we just don't want. It's a waste of money, it's a waste of physical products and, you know, physical materials. So we do Christmas lists, which is lovely because it means we always get lovely gifts that we want. But yeah, I'd spotted this set of 3. And they're different sizes, so I guess, you know, you'd use the smallest one to turn your really skinny straps and loops or belts, and yeah, there's a large, small, medium and large size, and I'm excited to give these a try. Those were all the sewing bits that I got, and I'm so pleased with them, and I'm really excited to get all my sewing plans kind of set up for 2020 and work out what I want to make over the next month or so. I'll probably do a video, I guess, maybe? I think I'm hopefully going to do definitely a roundup of 2019 video for sewing, for my dressmaking, and also a sewing resolutions video hopefully. So yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to see those, hopefully in the next week. And yeah, I also got some like really thoughtful presents that were not part of my Christmas list. These were mostly sort of stocking fillers that I got. That are all sort of eco-friendly, and I'm just so into that at the moment. A really big theme of sort of definitely the second half of 2019 for me has been to try and do a bit more to reduce my impact on the environment. So I've cut right down. I've always been a pescatarian. I've now pretty much cut out fish completely except for sushi. We don't have any dairy in our house anymore. I only eat dairy if I'm like at someone else's house or a restaurant. And it just feels really good to be making some changes. I'm trying to sort of do some swaps in some of the products we buy in our house for ones that are maybe with better, like more recyclable packaging or less plastic, etc, etc. I'm just trying to do my bit. So it's so lovely that Father Christmas, who put my stocking together, noticed that the whole eco-friendly thing is a big theme for me. So, in case you're interested, I got a bamboo toothbrush. So this is from a company called the Bamboo Galoo toothbrush, and it's an organic bamboo toothbrush, and all the packaging that it comes in is biodegradable, so it's a cardboard box that is compostable, and then inside, let me show you, inside the toothbrush comes in like a plastic wrapper, but it is compostable apparently, biodegradable. And yeah, it's just so great to have a toothbrush. Let me get it out the packet and show you. So this is what it looks like. It's made of bamboo and it's got yellow bristles on the end. And it just means that when I'm done with this toothbrush, because toothbrushes obviously don't last forever, the bristles get get manky and you have to get a new one, but at least this one isn't plastic, so when I get rid of it, it will biodegrade, which is just a good step up from plastic. It's still a shame that you do have to get rid of them, that they only last a certain amount of time, but definitely an improvement on a plastic toothbrush. So that's great. I also got a couple of other bits in my stocking from Bamboo Galoo, and Bamboo Galoo, I hope that's how you pronounce it. One is this little box. It's just a little box that looks like this, cardboard box. Again, it seems like all their packaging is biodegradable or compostable, and these are earbuds, or cotton buds I'd call these, I think. Not sure what you guys call these in the US, something different. Q-tips? Q-tips? They're Q-tips in the US. And they again are 100% biodegradable, and I do use cotton buds a lot to like touch up my eyeliner and mascara. If I've like got it on my face somewhere, I'll use a cotton bud. So it's really good to have a more eco-friendly version of those. And then this is eco-friendly floss. I think this was like a free gift with purchase, but just a little box of floss. And again, it's biodegradable, made of cornstarch. Interesting, so I'll give that a go. Also in my stocking, I got a pack of simple biodegradable face wipes. Now in general, it's good to just avoid wipes altogether because they're a single-use item, but for those times, because I do use face wipes now and again when I need to, and yeah, I think it's really good that these are biodegradable. So I think in general now, I'm gonna not buy ordinary wipes anymore, and if I buy wipes, I will buy these biodegradable ones. So yeah, fingers crossed those will be nice. This was a present from my best friend, this next one, and she knows that I'm really trying to do my bit to do better for the environment, and she got me a packet of Herbattica. The brand is called Herbattica, and these are 16 ultra soft reusable makeup remover pads. So this is what the packet looks like. And these are 70% bamboo, 30% cotton, and they are apparently a biodegradable product. So I assume that means the packaging as well as the product on the inside. So let me open them up and show you. This is what they look like. So they're little, really soft little white pads with green stitching around the outside. I've seen loads of people in the sewing community make these. So if you've got fabric scraps, and I guess you'd need an overlocker to create this stitching around the outside, but you could definitely make your own. I've never bothered to make my own because I just can't be bothered really, and luckily now I don't need to because my lovely best friend has bought me some. So these will also be a brilliant addition to swap out like cotton wool pads. I wonder if I could use these to take off nail varnish. I guess I might like stain them with the nail varnish, but one thing I have been using cotton pads for is to take off nail varnish, but maybe I could use these instead. That could be good. Anyway, these are a great swap. I got a shampoo bar in my stocking, which I was so pleased about because I actually bought my best friend, so the friend who bought me these, we're just so on each other's wavelength. I bought her a shampoo bar and a conditioner bar from Lush for her to try out because she, well in general, she likes to do her bit for the environment, but she's going on a sabbatical in the next few months, and I just thought if you're traveling, she's going traveling, and how brilliant to not have to have like plastic bottles and stuff with you while you're traveling. And anyway, it's just great because now I've got one to try as well. And essentially, oh look, I haven't actually opened it yet to see what it looks like, but this is what it looks like. Pink on the top, white on the bottom. Oh wow, it smells really good. It smells really fresh. So this is the, oh I might have just ripped the label. What is it? Coconut rice shampoo bar. And essentially, I think you lather up in your hands and then run through the length of the hair from roots to ends. So you would hold that, like I guess under the water, rub it around in your hands to get some lather on your hands, and then rub it in your hair. And I think with the conditioner bars, you like rub, I think there are some where you rub it straight on your head, like under the water. But it just comes in this little paper bag, which of course is better for the environment than a plastic bottle. So I'm really looking forward to trying this, and I really hope I like it because that would be such a good, like, eco-friendly swap in life. And apparently these last a really long time as well, so it could even be more affordable to buy one of these every, you know, if this lasts an extra month or so compared to a bottle of shampoo, that could be great. this thing that I want to show you is actually not mine. I actually bought this for my husband as an extra present for him, but it's another eco-friendly one, so I wanted to show you. And these are beeswax wraps. I'm so excited for us to try these. This is what the packaging looks like. And the company is called the Beeswax Wrap Co. And it's run by two ladies called Carly and Fran. These are handmade in the UK, which really drew me to these ones. I was also looking on another website of another company that seemed to do really nice beeswax wraps, and then realised they were made in Australia, and I thought, well, I don't need to get them sent all the way from Australia when I could buy from a British brand, so it's great that these are made in the UK. And this is called the medium kitchen pack, so it's got one large wrap, one medium wrap and one small wrap, and it gives you the sizes on the back, but supposedly the large size is big enough to cover like a big baking dish or whatever if you've made like a lasagna or something. And yeah, it says that they are reusable for up to a year. You simply wash them with cold water and washing up liquid to refresh them when you've used them. Apparently they're very sticky, so they're really good at holding themselves together when you've wrapped a piece of food or whatever. And they're compostable. So in a year's time, if we've got all the life out of them that we can then compost them, which is brilliant. So much better than cling film. So I'm hoping that this will be a really successful swap and we can stop buying cling film. There you go, those were all of my sewing related gifts and all of my eco-friendly, trying to do my bit to be better for the environment gifts. And yeah, I hope you found this video interesting. I did get a few other bits, which I've been very, very lucky this year, so a big thank you to all my lovely friends and family. But my husband is taking me on a trip to Hamburg, which I'm so excited about because I've been to so many different cities in Germany. I lived in Germany for a year while I was at university, but I've never made it to Hamburg, and it's supposed to be a beautiful city, so I cannot wait to go there. And he also bought me tickets to see the Book of Mormon at the theatre in London, and I've been wanting to see the Book of Mormon for so long, but the tickets, I think he said he got a really good deal on the tickets, but usually the tickets are really expensive, so we've been putting it off for literally about 3 years to go and see the Book of Mormon, because it's a musical, but a comedy musical. Apparently it's written by the people who write, oh, what's it called? That cartoon, South Park. So it's kind of, I think, naughty, politically incorrect type comedy, but apparently it's brilliant. I also got another few unrelated bits. So I got a pair of secateurs for my flower arranging / gardening activities, because that's what I'm into these days. And I got a big old moss covered stake to put into my Swiss cheese plant to hopefully train it to grow upwards instead of outwards quite so much, because it's currently trying to take over my living room. One last little thing to tell you about, because I think it's such a good idea and such an adorable gift. One of my best friends from home had us all round for a Christmassy afternoon a couple of days before Christmas, and she'd made us all these jars of handmade body scrub, and I think it's made of sugar basically, and essential oils and things, but it smells divine. It's got lavender in it, definitely some citrus. It smells delicious, and we can reuse the jars afterwards. I just thought that was such an adorable gift, and I might have to copy it in the future because I think it's lovely. So there you have it. Those were all of my sewing gifts, all of my sort of eco-friendly gifts, as well as a few others thrown in for good measure. I really hope you all had really lovely Christmases. Do let me know if you've got any comments in the comments box below on any of these gifts that I got this year. Subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!